Hello and welcome back to... Oh dear Jesus. Oops. Welcome back to The Crew 2, specifically the Hot Shots update, where they've done a million billion new things to the game, so I'm going to go through some of them. So I've got a big long list of shit to go through. So, I'll start with the coolest one that they've added. It's not even the main feature, it's like halfway down the fucking patch notes list, the patch notes page. But they've added a navigation ribbon, as they like to call it. I call it a driving line. I think everyone I've ever heard of saying it also calls it a driving line. So, you know. So basically, obviously, you get all your GPS and stuff. It just, come on, game, you can do it. But now, you get it in-game. You get the line in-game. It's like the biggest thing that this game just did not fucking have. Was a driving line in-game. Because driving this game... So I've lost quite a few races just because I didn't see a corner. Because bear in mind, look how fast I'm travelling right now. Like... It's a lot fucking easier to see that I've missed a corner before I hit it. If I wasn't even paying attention then I was talking about the speed. But, like, it's a lot easier to see that than having to look at the map and try and work it out. Because, otherwise, you often can't see these kind of corners until you've gone past them. So, about fucking time, really. So, yeah, you can also customise it if you like. It is actually customisable. I'll show you in the options. If you go to game settings, it's right at the bottom. I can't just skip up to go to the bottom, that's retarded. But, you get this. You can choose it per, like, race type or free ride, obviously. So, by default, I think it says on the thing that it is on free drive, hyper, and sport. So these three at the top. But you can turn it on for the rest of them. I've turned it on for all but the boats because you don't need to. You don't need it for a boat, but I need it for everything else. Obviously, we've got all that shit going up. The big thing that they've added is the Live Summit weekly competition, which I've actually just realised I've not actually seen how the fuck to get to. Ah, there we go. There it is. So it's here on the map. The activities page. So, this is a bit of a weird thing. It's sort of like, if I understand it correctly, I'm just going to wait for it to load. Unranked. Yeah. So, yeah. This is a monthly thing, I believe. No, weekly, apparently. It's weekly. I've already cocked it up. So, yeah, they do, like, themes. And then you get rewards. Because they've added a bunch of other stuff that I'll get to later. But, ooh. So, yeah, every week you get, a different thing. Currently it's 24th. So, I don't actually think any of these are going to work properly, but... yeah, so... You get... I've written it down, okay? I've written it down somewhere. Or it's on the page. Hang on, I've got all this all on my computer, I'm just checking it now. So yeah. The Live Summit will consist of 9 activities each week. There'll be 3 skills, these ones, which are just like the normal in-game skills, like the slalom and the speed traps, that sort of stuff. There'll be 4 existing events changed. I'm not sure which ones it will be. I don't know. But 4 of them are existing ones. I'm assuming it's these ones here that have been revamped to work with the week's theme, because it changes per thing. Obviously this one's Rising Sun, so it's a lot of Japanese guns. Is it Japanese? Chinese? Those kind of cars. I never remember. Then there's 1 new event for each discipline. For an existing discipline even. I read that wrong. I thought that was weird. So yeah, and I think if I've got my notes right, somewhere... Fuck's sake. I put this in such an awkward order. Yeah, there'll be 13 new events that will be added after they've been added to the Live Summit. Just like, so it'll be 1 per week. A new event will be added, which is nice. And there'll be 1 special event, I'm assuming this one, just by the fact that it's standing out, that matches up an existing track playground with vehicles from a different discipline. That's what they've got on their, like, the website thingy. I will leave all the patch and stuff in the description. Future me, remember to do that. And then based on your performance throughout all of this, you get a... I don't think it says anywhere, actually. Fantastic. Oh, it does at the top. There you go. So, for this first week, if you get to a bronze level, you will get 200,000 followers. This also unlocks at icon level 1, so you won't have to basically complete the game, but it's not that difficult. Like, as you can see that I'm 186. It's not difficult. Then if you get to silver level, you get red smoke, which is just a common thing, which is another thing we will get to in a bit, hopefully. I think I've got it there. Yes. Then gold, you get some legendary parts, and platinum, a Lancer Evolution X. Red Fury Edition. And then it changes week by week, and you'll get different things, which is quite nice. Then there are also some new reward types, including just the vanity items and stuff here. Vehicle visualization packs, which I think is like the Lancer there. Maxed out performance parts, all these kind of stuff. There's a lot more stuff than just parts now, which is I quite like that they're actually offering something better. Also, there is new customization in general. There's a new thing. You can do tires and smokes now, which, come on, yeah, there we go. I had to click my way out of that. I think I'm in the right place. If I remember where it was. Is it this? No. This. The Far and Beyond shop. I think this is... I don't know if this is just in LA, but it's around. Yeah, so there's a bunch of bundles. Not entirely sure what they're going to do. God, thank God they didn't take me out of the game. I'm not sure what the game would do with that. So yeah, you get a few things. I actually don't need any of those, so you get the idea. It's just a cheaper idea for it. And you get this kind of stuff, which is the new vanity stuff. So you can get... These all do quite annoyingly cost CC, which is the sort of premium currency. You do get it, but I don't remember how. But you can get like actual like tire customizations, like all these, which there are quite a few different designs that you could play with. There's new smokes, so these ones here, and then there's like the special ones like this, which they've actually showed off a few. Like before this came out, they released like a few short show-off things. There was like a gold car with gold smoke that looked like flakes, and there was also the blue lightning. There's like the Bucks-shaped ones. So there's a bunch of things that have been added to that for your cars to be customised a bit more. Photo mode now has a reticle. I don't really use photo mode, so I wouldn't actually be able to see the difference. I can't even remember how to open photo mode right now. So, you know. There's also, if you are interested in those sort of things, there is 9 new little photos you can take. There's an entire new set for it. There's also this thing that was listed. I have no fucking idea how to get to it though. Probably not through that, because that's the wrong fucking button. I hate games who have multiple buttons for everything. It's really annoying. Yeah, it says here that there's like a 4-hour trial on all platforms. I don't know how to get to it. I don't know how to get to it. I just literally do not know. It's apparently it's listed on the things. I don't know. I've got new upload points. Put that in that. just play the game a little bit here. There was actually more. Why have I got so many points all of a sudden? What the fuck? Where did I get them from? Yeah, I don't even know what it is. It just sort of exists. But it's in the list. If you know what it is, please do tell me, because I'm interested. There's also for the live contracts in where is it? Here? No. Is it here? Yeah. The live contracts. Actually at the HQ, and I just clicked that because I'm an idiot. I literally walked up to it. Right, here we go. Yeah, these things you can now... there's now 10 more of these available. I've still just got these. But you can also... Yes, you can pin 3 of them. So you can actually just pin all of them rather than just doing one. I'm actually not going to, because I'm not going to do those ones. But still, you can now, if you like those, pin all 3 at once. New photo thing... for the Livery Editor, you can actually now put liveries on windows of cars and planes, or most of them, it says. There may be a few discrepancies. Now this one, for this pit, I don't even know if I can show this off, actually. I certainly can if I go to the wrong bloody menu. I just hate it. I just hate games that do that. Why did I click? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I don't actually think I can show it off because I don't think I have any extra parts around. Cock. Next, I can just destroy some of this one. What's money on this one? Yeah, just shit part on this one. Blue. No, green. It's terrible. Take that back down to there. If you now scrap your stuff, I think you yes, you get some scrap. It's a new currency, scrap parts, I think it's actually called. You get it when you destroy those sort of parts. You get it. You get different amounts per part. So a gold one you'll get 1,200, a purple one 480, blue one 240, and a green one 120. As you just saw there. You can use scraps and a bit of money to recalibrate. They used is the word. The fixes on existing parts. If I I'm actually just talking about it now. Come on, game, you can do it. It hates loading stuff. And ooh, I got stuff. Why have I got stuff here? Ooh, I was destroying it. Okay, well, that's something. I didn't know I had parts in there. If I could, however, I've no idea how to actually do it. I've just realised. I think I just cut it up a bit. But anyway, somehow you can use it to change the affixes or something on existing parts, so you can make your parts a bit better by putting your other stuff into it, which is a good idea because I get a lot of spare parts. I just destroy and don't get anything. I would be fucking rich right now if I hadn't destroyed all of them now. You can also, since I'm here, I can just shut up. I'll just keep going. No, I need it. Oh, it's just back and forth for everything now. The Far and Beyond shop will also sell scrap parts. There. Or spare parts. They've actually used two different words for this. That's consistent. But yeah, as you can see, you can get 10 grand for 70 grand, up to 230,000 for 1.4 million. Yeah, I'm not going to buy that, but you know, it's an option. If you do need all of this, you are able to. So you can get a lot of them. Also, this is something I quite like, and you might have seen it in the corner, it having a bit of black. You can now, if you press down, yeah, down on the D-pad, you get this little menu, and you can cycle through, and there's actually two categories, but you can now talk to people, and you can just like quick chat it, which is quite useful on consoles because it's otherwise actually impossible. I think I don't know of a way other than just voice chat, which I'm not too much of a fan of. Anyway, moving on. So there are a few new cars. You can actually see one parked here. In the elite stuff, which I believe I can have a look here. That was the wrong fucking button. Why? Not the window. That. I opened someone's window by accident. Yes. Yes, these are the sort of elite vehicles. There is the Acura NSX GT3, which is a touring car, I think TC is. I don't actually know. I don't use that one. The Ferrari 488 Pista? I don't know. This one, as you can see, it's quite expensive. It's obviously a hypercar, and the one I was hovering over there, the Egotista, I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce these Italian words. And obviously at the end there is the Bugatti Diva, which is also new and just exists. And I've already noticed something that I find absolutely hilarious. Isn't that the French flag? Because I'm fairly sure Bugatti is German, isn't it? I don't really care about Bugatti, but I'm fairly sure it's German. Just, yeah, that is the French flag, so that's a point I've just realised. Good job there, Ubisoft. But yeah, if you have a look at the stats here, the Bugatti Chiron is 2.48 million. Its top speed is 248. and it has 1,500 brake horsepower. Go to this. This is harder to handle, apparently. It goes up. It's worth more, about 200 grand more. No. About 100 grand, yeah. We'll call it 100 grand. Its top speed is 217. You know. Fucking 30 miles an hour slower than the last one, and has the same amount of horsepower. Why the actual hell is this car in the game? Like, beyond the looks, this car is completely pointless. You may as well just buy a Chiron. Because this is worse in every single way. It's literally just worse. So I don't know why they've added that. Also, in the May vehicle drop, they will be adding the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo X, the thing we saw in the things, the live site thing, the Chevrolet Corvette ZR1. You know, if you're interested in that, those are the cars that are added, or being added. There are also, which one is it? That's Drag Race, that's Drift, this is the one I'm looking for. I actually have to find it. I don't do this sort of stuff, okay? Yes, so we get the ZR1, and it's probably somewhere around here. Is that it? No. I don't know where they are. So there are also 3 cars in this category. The BMW M2, wires getting caught and stuff, Jaguar F-Type SVR Coupe, and the longest named car in the entire world, the Mercedes-Benz C63 AMG Coupe Black Series, which all now have alternate handling versions. I'm going to try and find one now, which is going to take me a while, because I don't know what those cars look like. Come on. Corvette ZR1, no. There we go. That's one. Yes, it's the beta handling edition, which is like a completely separate variant, but apparently it's got like improved steering model. So it might handle a bit there. It might handle a bit worse. I don't really know. I'm not really that interested. But they do exist if you're interested in trying that out. I can't imagine they're that different, but whatever. Also, they're apparently around here somewhere, the Leaderboard. Yes, we already looked at it, but the Leaderboard has actually been changed. That used to be the Fame Leaderboard. That's actually been changed to the Live Summit Leaderboard now. Which, you know, it's a thing. In your house, apparently, this is like the weirdest little detail, but apparently in your house you can also turn the sound off on your TV. If you're interested. Something quite a nice feature. I actually have to leave this because I want to test it, because I've not done it yet. That's what I've got existed, but I want to give it a test. Some cars here. Just... No? You don't want to do it? So apparently... There we go. If you hit a parked car, an alarm will go off. I quite like that. I like that they've just added that as like a random little feature, but that's a new thing you can do. The new event stuff. There are also 20 new skills that have been added. 11 of them are escapes, 2 of them are speed traps, 2 are slalom, 2 are boy smashing, and 3 are low altitude. Quite nice, huh? And then there's a million improvements, things like AI back on track being better, the rewards are all a bit changed, but they exist. That guy's going mad with the new features. Yeah, I think that's everything. That was everything that's listed, except from like the patch notes of just stuff that's been fixed, etc. Well, I will leave that in the description, so if you would like to have a go and have a look and read through it at your own pace, you can. I'll also leave a link to the Live Summit information if you're interested in that, because, you know, you might be. I am. Ow, I've had a crash. But yeah, that's all stuff that has been added in the Hot Shots update. It seems quite big. It does have quite a few little quality of life stuff, especially this little driving line. I absolutely love that. Every game that has a car in it should have this sort of stuff, or at the very least just an arrow that tells you where to go. It doesn't need to be a driver, but it's telling you where to go. It's a lot easier than having to look at the map. So yeah, that is everything. this video is going to go up late because the DLC didn't install, Net gave up, which was fun. This is going to be a late video. I'm now belching, I'm so angry. The line just gave up. That bodes well. I saw that light giving up on me. But yeah, I believe that is everything. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed. And goodbye.